Students, welcome to All Fours e-learning botany classes. In today's session, we are going to discuss about corolla. What's a corolla? Corolla. See this diagram. Okay, sir. In this diagram, you can see a complete flower. Which flower, sir? Complete flower. You can see a complete flower. You can see a complete flower. In this complete flower, who is the outermost whole, sir? Calyx. What comes after calyx? Corolla. Corolla. Sir, calyx and corolla, these two are non-essential organs of a flower. In these two non-essential organs, who is outermost? Calyx. Who is inner? Corolla. I am not saying corolla is the innermost whole of the flower. I am saying corolla is the innermost whole of non-essential organs of a flower. In non-essential organs, corolla is innermost. Sir, this calyx is at first node. Corolla is at second node. Corolla is at second node. Sir, this corolla, right, it is colorful due to the presence of pigments. So, it attracts the what? It attracts the animals for pollination. Attracts the animals for what, sir? Pollination, cross-pollination. Sir, what is the unit of corolla? Corolla is made up of petals. Corolla is made up of what, sir? Petals, right? We are discussing what, sir? Corolla. Sir, corolla, it is the innermost, right? It is the innermost, what's her whole? It is the innermost whole of what? Non-essential organs of a flower. Okay, it is the innermost whole of non-essential organs of a flower, right? Sir, this corolla presented which node? I told second node. Therefore, floral leaves present at second node. Present at second node. Where? On thalamus. Therefore, on thalamus at which node, sir? Second node. Right. Who is present, sir? Corolla. Okay. Right. Sir, this corolla, how it is, sir? It is colorful. Yes or no? Due to the presence of pigments. Therefore, colored. Due to pigments. Okay, right? Sir, as it is colored, what it do, sir? As it is colored, it attracts what? Animals for cross pollination. Okay, therefore attracts what? Animals. Attracts animals, especially insects. For what, sir? For cross pollination. Sir, why they are attracting the animals or insects? For the purpose of cross pollination. Okay, sir, this corolla is made up of what? Petals. Therefore, what is the unit of corolla, sir? Petals. Unit of corolla. Unit of what, sir? Corolla. Unit of corolla is petals. What is the unit of corolla called as petals? Sir, these petals, they may be either free or fused. Petals may be either free or fused. Petals may be either free or fused. Sir, free petals, polypetalous condition. Fused petals, gamopetalous condition. If petals are free, polypetalous. Petals are fused, gamopetalous. Therefore, petals may be free or fused. Petals may be what? Petals may be free or fused. Petals may be free or what, sir? Fused. Petals may be free or fused. Okay, right? Sir, free petals called as what? Polypetalous. Fused petals called as what? Gamopetalous, right? Therefore, two conditions, polypetalous, second one is gamopetalous, right? What they are, sir? First one is right, polypetalous. Polypetalous. Second one is gamopetalous. What is the second one? Gamopetalous. Go for the first one. Sir, polypetalous means petals are free. Petals are free. Petals are free. It means free petals, right? What are free, sir? Petals are free. Free petals. Now go for gamopetalous. Gamopetalous. Petals are fused. What are fused, sir? Petals are fused. Therefore, here fused petals are present. What are present? Fused petals are present. Fused petals are present. Okay. Now go for right examples of polypetalous and gamopetalous condition. Now listen one statement first. Sir, this corolla, it is represented by symbol. Corolla is represented by symbol C. Corolla is represented by symbol what, sir? C. Corolla represented by symbol C. Okay. Now go for examples of polypetalous condition. Examples of polypetalous condition. Okay. Number one, Malvaceae family. Which family, sir? Malvaceae family. Sir, in case of Malvaceae family, this corolla contains 5 petals. These 5 petals are free, so I am not keeping these 5 inside the brackets. As 5 petals are free, I am not keeping these 5 inside the brackets. Therefore, C5, what it indicates? Corolla with 5 petals which are free. How you are saying they are free, sir? As they are not inside the bracket. Okay. Now go for the second example. What's a Fabasy family? Which family, sir? Fabasy family. Sir, in case of Fabasy family, the calyx is with, okay, corolla. In case of Fabasy family, the corolla is with how many petals? Corolla is with 5 petals. Corolla is with 5 petals. Corolla is with how many petals, sir? Corolla is with how many petals? 5 petals. Sir, what are the 5 petals, sir? See here. Sir, the 5 petals are arranged in 1 plus 2 plus 2 condition. That 5 petals are arranged in 1 plus 2 plus 2 condition. Sir, this is one type of petal, standard petal. We will get about this type of petals in detail later in this chapter. We will discuss there. Okay, just to remember, this is one type of petal, standard petal. These are 2 petals. One type of petals. Okay, these 2 petals are one type of petals. Okay, called as wing petals. Called as what, sir? Wing petals. Wing petals. These 2 are one type of petals called as keel petals. K-E-E-L. Keel petals. Therefore, sir, how many petals are present here? 1 plus 2, 3, plus 2, 5. Therefore, 5 petals are present. In these 5 petals, 1 is a standard petal, 2 are wing petals, 2 are keel petals, 2 are keel petals. These 2 keel petals are partially fused. These 2 keel petals are partially fused. That's why I kept these 2 inside the brackets. Inside the brackets. Okay, right. Now go for the next example. What's our Brassicaceae family? Which family, sir? Brassicaceae family. Sir, in the case of Brassicaceae family, right, corolla is with how many petals, sir? Corolla with how many petals, sir? Corolla with 4 petals. Corolla is with 4 petals. These 4 petals are free, so it comes under polypetalous condition. Now go for Petalus Corolla. Petalus Corolla. Go for examples of Petalus Corolla. First one is Asteraceae family. Which family, sir? Asteraceae family. Asteraceae family. Sir, in case of Asteraceae family, okay, right, corolla contains how many petals? 5 petals. These 5 petals are fused, so I kept the 5 inside the brackets. Asteraceae family. C, corolla, how many petals? 5 petals. 3 are fused, so I kept these 5 in the brackets. Okay, now go for the next family. What, sir? Solanaceae family. I am writing examples for Petalus condition. First one is Asteraceae, second one is Solanaceae. Sir, in case of Solanaceae, corolla with how many? Corolla with how many petals? 5 petals. These 5 petals are fused, so I kept these 5 inside the brackets. Is it okay? Right? Therefore, Asteraceae family, Solanaceae family. Examples for Petalus condition. Examples for Petalus condition. Now, statement is very, very important. Listen carefully. Sir, in a dicot, if petals are free, in a dicot, if petals are free, that dicots are placed under a subclass Polypetalae. Polypetalae. Sir, in dicots, if petals are fused, that dicots are placed under a subclass Gamopetalae. Therefore, Polypetalae is a subclass of dicots. Gamopetalae is also a subclass of what, sir? Dicots. Right? Now, what is the statement I told just now? Dicots. What, sir? Dicots. Dicots with free petals. Dicots with which petals, sir? Free petals. Free petals means which condition, sir? Free petals means Polypetalus condition. Polypetalus condition. Dicots with free petals placed in which subclass? Placed in subclass. Placed in subclass what? Polypetalae. Therefore, Polypetalae is a subclass. Okay, right? Sir, dicots with what, sir? Fused petals. Dicots with fused petals. Sir, here petals are fused. What are fused, sir? Petals are fused. Petals are fused. Petals are fused means what is the condition, sir? Gamopetalus condition. Gamopetalus condition. Sir, dicots with fused petals placed in which subclass? Gamopetalae subclass. Gamopetalae subclass. Placed in Gamopetalae, what, sir? Subclass. Gamopetalae subclass. Is it okay? Therefore, Polypetalae and Gamopetalae, these are two subclasses in dicots. Sir, dicots, Dicotyledonnae, it is a class. Yes or no? Right? Therefore, sir, Polypetalae and Gamopetalae, these are two subclasses of dicots. Sir, a dicot with free petals placed under Polypetalae subclass. A dicot with fused petals placed under a subclass Gamopetalae. Placed under a subclass what, sir? Gamopetalae. Now, what are parts of a petal? Parts of a petal. Parts of a what, sir? Petal. Parts of a petal. Sir, if you take a petal is with two parts. A petal is with how many parts, sir? 2 parts. What are the 2 parts, sir? First one is claw. Second one is limb. L-I-M-B, limb. Therefore, petal with how many parts? 2 parts. What and what, sir? Claw and limb. Sir, in these two, you see the diagram. Who is narrow? Claw is narrow. Who is expanded? Limb is expanded. Yes or no? Therefore, claw, it's narrow. Then how the limb is, sir? This limb is expanded. It is expanded. It is expanded. Sir, who is proximal? Who is distal, sir? This claw is proximal. It is proximal. Whereas this limb is distal. Limb is distal. Okay. Therefore, a petal is with how many parts? 2 parts. What are they? Claw and limb. Who is narrow and proximal? Claw is narrow and proximal. Whereas a limb is expanded, right? Distal end of the petal, right? Now, see, this is a petal. This is a petal. In this petal, this right narrow proximal end is called as claw. Whereas this expanded distal end is called as a what, sir? It is called as limb. What it is called as? Limb. Therefore, this is a petal. In this petal, this narrow proximal end is claw, whereas this expanded distal end is called as limb. Right? Now, go for shapes of corolla. What's our shapes of corolla? Right? Go for the first one. Cruciform corolla. What is the first one, sir? Cruciform corolla. Cruciform corolla. See here, corolla means made up of what, sir? Petals. See, how many petals are there here? 4 petals. Sir, these 4 petals are free or fused, sir? They are free. See, they are free. Sir, this corolla, it shows what, sir? Actinomorphic symmetry. Shows which symmetry, sir? Actinomorphic symmetry. Strictly speaking, this cruciform corolla is present in a flower. Which shows actinomorphic symmetry. Right? Sir, how many petals? 4 petals. 4 petals. Free or fused, sir? Free petals. Therefore, polypetalous. Sir, this cruciform corolla is seen in a flower which shows actinomorphic symmetry. I already told you what is the meaning of actinomorphic symmetry. What it is, sir? Actinomorphic symmetry. Sir, what is the meaning of cruciform corolla, sir? Here, how many petals are there? 4 petals. These 4 petals, they are arranged like a cross. Diagonally. See? Therefore, 4 petals arranged diagonally. Okay, right? Therefore, 4 petals arranged how, sir? Diagonally. Arranged diagonally. Okay, these 4 petals, they are arranged diagonally, right? Like a cross. Okay, like a cross. They are arranged diagonally. That corolla is called as cruciform corolla. Sir, what is the example for this cruciform corolla? Example for cruciform corolla, brassicaceae. What is the example for cruciform corolla, sir? Brassicaceae. Sir, here I wrote the family name. It means you can take any plant from this family. I am taking 2 plants from this family. Mustard, radish. What and what, sir? Mustard and radish. 2 examples I wrote for this family. Sir, what is the previous name of Brassicaceae family? Previous name of Brassicaceae family. What is the previous name of Brassicaceae family, sir? Cruciferae family. What is the previous name of Brassicaceae family? Cruciferae family. Why it got this Cruciferae name, sir? Due to the presence of cruciform corolla. Therefore, Cruciferae family. Why this family got this name? Why this family got this name, sir? Due to cruciform shaped corolla. Due to cruciform shaped corolla. It means this family got the name due to the shape of the corolla. Due to the shape of the corolla. What shape? Cruciform shape. Okay. Now go for number 2, second one. We are discussing shapes of corolla, right? Number 2, caryophyllaceous or caryophyllaceous corolla. Caryophyllaceous corolla. Caryophyllaceous what's sir? Corolla. Sir, here how many petals are present, sir? Here 5 petals are present. 5 petals are present. 5 petals are present. Sir, these 5 petals are free. So I am calling the condition as what? Polypetalus. What is the condition, sir? Polypetalus. Polypetalus. Okay. Sir, this corolla is present in a flower which shows actinomorphic symmetry. Present in a flower which shows which symmetry, sir? Actinomorphic symmetry. Flower which shows actinomorphic symmetry. Actinomorphic symmetry. Okay, right. Sir, what is the speciality of this caryophyllaceous corolla, sir? In this caryophyllaceous corolla, in case of what, sir? Caryophyllaceous corolla. In the case of caryophyllaceous corolla, if you see each petal, how the petal will be means, sir, what is this one? Limb. What is this one? Claw. Yes or no? Limb is placed at 90 degrees to claw. What is placed at 90 degrees to claw? This limb. You can see here. Okay. Limb is at right angle, perpendicular to claw. In the case of what, sir? Caryophyllaceous corolla. Therefore, in caryophyllaceous corolla, what happens, sir? How it is, sir? Limb. Limb is at 90 degrees, right angle, perpendicular to claw. Okay. What is the example for, right, caryophyllaceous corolla? I am writing example for caryophyllaceous corolla, dianthus. What it is, sir? Dianthus. Dianthus, right? Go for the third one. We are discussing shapes of corolla. Go for the third one. Rosaceous. What it is, sir? Rosaceous corolla. Rosaceous corolla. Rosaceous corolla. Sir, here also, right, how many petals are present, sir? Here number of petals may be 5 or many. Therefore, 5 are many petals. 5 are many petals. Sir, do you saw a rose flower? In rose flower, petals are free. Therefore, what is the condition? Polypetalus condition. Polypetalus condition. Sir, this rosaceous corolla is also seen in flowers which shows what, sir? Which shows actinomorphic symmetry. Flowers which shows what, sir? Actinomorphic symmetry. Flowers which shows actinomorphic symmetry. Sir, in the case of rosaceous corolla, you cannot see the claw and limb clearly. Take a rose petal and try to differentiate claw and limb in the case of a rose petal. It's not possible because we cannot see them clearly. We cannot differentiate them clearly. Okay. Therefore, what and what are not clear, sir? Claw and limb are not, or what? Not seen clearly. What and what are not seen clearly, sir? Claw and limb, they are not seen clearly. Sir, rosaceous corolla, I am writing examples. First one is rose, second one is coconut. What and what, sir? Rose and coconut. Do you saw rose flower? In case of rose flower, overlapping of petals is seen. One petal overlaps another petal. Therefore, in the case of rosaceous corolla, in the case of which corolla, sir? Rosaceous corolla, overlapping of petals. What? Overlapping of petals. Overlapping of petals is seen. Overlapping of petals is seen in the case of rosaceous corolla. Okay, now go for next one, number 4. Go for the fourth one, campanulate. Campanulate corolla. What it is, sir? Campanulate corolla, also called as bell-shaped corolla. What shaped, sir? Bell-shaped corolla. Bell-shaped corolla. Okay, right. Sir, campanulate corolla or bell-shaped corolla, right? Here also the corolla is with 5 petals, sir. 5 petals. But these 5 petals are fused. Therefore, gamopetalus. 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 Sir, this campanulate corolla is present in a flower which shows actinomorphic symmetry. Which shows which symmetry, sir? Actinomorphic symmetry. Which shows actinomorphic symmetry. Sir, just now I told here 5 petals are present. These 5 petals are fused. 5 petals are fused to form a bell-shaped corolla. 5 petals are fused to form a bell-shaped corolla called as campanulate corolla. Okay, therefore petals fused. Petals fused. Petals fused to form. Petals fused to form a what shaped corolla? Bell-shaped corolla. Bell-shaped corolla. Okay, what are the example for? Right, campanulate or bell-shaped corolla, sir? Campanula. Campanula. Second example is tobacco. What and what, sir? Campanula and tobacco. These two are examples for campanulate corolla or bell-shaped corolla, right? Now go for the next one, right? Number 5. Funnel-shaped corolla. Funnel. What, sir? Funnel-shaped corolla. Funnel-shaped corolla. Funnel-shaped corolla. Sir, funnel-shaped corolla is also called as a infundibly formed corolla. What it is called as, sir? It is also called as infundibly formed corolla. Infundibly formed corolla. Sir, in this corolla, how many petals are present, sir? Here 5 petals are present. 5 petals. Sir, these 5 petals are fused. Gamopetalus. 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 Sir, this corolla is present in a flower which shows actinomorphic symmetry. Which shows which symmetry, sir? Actinomorphic symmetry. How many petals? 5 petals. They are fused to form a funnel-shaped corolla. Therefore, petals are fused. What, sir? Petals are fused. Petals are fused. Okay, to form what shaped corolla, sir? To form funnel-shaped corolla. To form funnel-shaped corolla. Sir, this funnel shaped corolla or infundibuliform corolla, I am writing examples. Okay, first one is datura. What, sir? Datura. Second one is petunia. What is the second example, sir? Petunia. Therefore, datura and petunia examples for funnel shaped corolla. Sir, this datura and petunia both comes under which family, sir? Solanaceae family. Both comes under Solanaceae family. Okay, next one. We are discussing shapes of corolla, right? Go for next shape of corolla. What, sir? Tubular corolla. It means here corolla is what like, sir? Tube like. Corolla is tube like. Okay, right. Sir, here how many petals are present, sir? Here also 5 petals are present. These 5 petals are fused, sir. Therefore, Petalus condition. Which condition? Petalus condition. Sir, this tubular corolla is shown by a flower. Shown by a flower. Okay, which shows actinomorphic symmetry. Which shows actinomorphic symmetry. Which shows actinomorphic symmetry. Okay, sir. Tubular corolla, here petals are fused. Petals are fused to form a tube-like corolla. Petals fused to form. Petals fused to form what like corolla? Tube-like corolla. To form tube-like corolla. Okay, sir, tubular corolla, I am writing the example. Disc florets of Asteraceae family. What, sir? Disc florets. Disc florets of which family, sir? Asteraceae family. Sir, in Asteraceae family, flowers are called as what? Florets. Florets are of how many types? Varied in inflorescence, no? Ray florets and disc florets. Sir, here tubular corolla is seen in which florets, sir? Disc florets of Asteraceae family. Disc florets of Asteraceae family, right? For number 7, ligulate. What, sir? Ligulate corolla. Ligulate corolla. Sir, ligule means tongue. Ligule means what, sir? Tongue. Now listen here. Sir, here also how many petals are present, sir? 5 petals are present. Okay, how many petals? 5 petals. Sir, out of 5 petals, 2 petals are completely reduced. 2 petals are completely reduced. How many petals are completely reduced? 2 petals are completely reduced. Whereas remaining how many? 5 minus 2, 3, no? Therefore, remaining 3 petals are fused. 3 petals are fused to form a ligule. What is the meaning of ligule, sir? Ligule means tongue. Therefore, your petals are fused, no? Therefore, what is the condition, sir? Petalus. Petalus condition. Okay, sir. This ligulate corolla is present. This ligulate corolla is present in a flower which shows zygomorphic symmetry. Which shows what, sir? Which shows zygomorphic symmetry. Shows which symmetry, sir? Zygomorphic symmetry. Which shows zygomorphic symmetry. What is the example for ligulate corolla? Example for ligulate corolla, ray florets. Ray florets of Asteraceae family. Sir, disc florets of Asteraceae family shows tubular corolla. Ray florets of Asteraceae family shows ligulate corolla. Okay. Now go for number 8, rotate. What, sir? Rotate shaped corolla. Rotate shaped corolla. Sir, here also 5 petals are present. 5 petals are present. These 5 petals are fused, sir. Therefore, gamopetalous condition. Gamopetalous condition. Okay. Sir, this rotate corolla is present in a flower which shows actinomorphic symmetry. Actinomorphic symmetry. Which symmetry, sir? Actinomorphic symmetry. Sir, here how many petals are present? 5 petals. Free or fused? Fused. They are fused to form a wheel-shaped corolla. That wheel-shaped corolla is called as rotate corolla. Okay. Therefore, petals fused. Petals fused to form. Petals fused to form what shaped corolla, sir? Wheel-shaped. Wheel-shaped corolla. Petals fused to form wheel-shaped corolla. Wheel-shaped corolla. Okay. Go for the example for rotate corolla. Solanum. Solanum. Melongena. What is the example, sir? Solanum melongena. Sir, what is the common name of Solanum melongena? Brinjal. Comes under which family? Solanaceae family. Comes under family Solanaceae, right? Now go for the next one, number 9, bilipped corolla. Sir, this bilipped corolla is also called as bilabiate corolla. Bilabiate corolla. Bilabiate corolla. Sir, here corolla is with how many petals, sir? Here 5 petals are present. Sir, these 5 petals are fused. Therefore, condition becomes what, sir? Gamopetalous condition. What is the condition, sir? Gamopetalous condition. Which condition, sir? Gamopetalous condition. Name itself indicates bilipped corolla. It means petals are fused to form lip-like corolla. Okay, lips-like corolla. Therefore, petals fused. Petals fused to form. Petals fused to form lips-like corolla. Lips-like what, sir? Corolla. Lips-like corolla. Sir, what is the example for bilipped corolla or bilabiate corolla, sir? Number 1. Ocimum. Ocimum means tulasi. Ocimum, tulasi. Second one is salvia. What is the second one, sir? Salvia. Should be careful. This is not salvinia. This is not salvinia. It's salvia. Therefore, ocimum and salvia are examples for bilipped corolla or bilabiate corolla. Right? Stay home. Stay safe. Thank you.